La storia della festa è quella di partenze e arrivi. The story of the festa is about leaving and arriving. It takes the shape of a sail, the fin of a fish, o una rete quando trattiene l'oceano, or a net when it holds the ocean. The story is held like a rope in the salt, roughened hands of those who left Molfetta and Capo d'Orlando. Italiani e siciliani, così lontano dalla vista di un campanile. Italians and Sicilians, so far from the sight of a campanile. They traded a sea for a fickle ocean, to fish along this foreign coast in a wind that blew motherless from the south. For men who could not swim, their boats were prayers made of wood. Le loro barche erano preghiere fatte di legno. If you have ever left everything that was familiar, you will know what it means to put faith in faith, to hold fast to a memory that anchors your life in the harbor of your youth. So it was on a cold spring day in Fremantle in 1943, the rain without ease in the storm of the war years. The men from Puglia playing cards in the smoke, an uncertain hand dealing their fate. When Francesco Raimondi remembered not the rain of war, but rose petals falling on the streets of Molfetta, on the day of the feast of Our Lady of Martyrs, the bells ringing and the balconies ablaze with coloured silks. Evviva Maria! He remembered this day the fishermen of Molfetta would knock on the doors of the basilica, calling for the statue of the Madonna, calling for the one who holds all the joy and sorrow of the world, to bear her on their shoulders to the port, to bless the boats, the men crying out to the monks, "Dacci la Madonna, perché oggi appartiene a noi." Give us the Madonna, for today she belongs to us. This is the day in Walialap when the Madonna belongs to us, when two statues leave the basilica, one sculpted from jarrah wood, one cast from fine silver. Due statue, Madonna di Molfette e la Madonna di Capodorlando. The silver Madonna from Sicily, carried to the harbour by the young women schooled by Martha Amato. Sì, Marta Amato, una donna molto forte. 2 statues, yet one Madonna moving through the streets, speaking the mother tongue of those who arrived not just from Italy and Sicily, but Portugal, Croatia, Ireland and Poland. The festa made them welcome. Our Lady of Weather and Whiting, Our Lady of Limestone draped with mended nets, of backyards with rummaging goats and 44-gallon drums steaming the cane for the craypots. Our Lady of Pasta nights, flags and flowers, Our Lady of endings and beginnings, who holds each day of our life like a bead in her rosary. La storia della festa parla di partenze e arrivi a casa con la cattura. The story of the festa is about leaving and arriving home with a catch. It takes the shape of a mantle, un mantello, a garment that folds around the miraculous lives of ordinary folk who brought their gusto to this town. Grazie per la vostra gioia della vita e la vostra coraggio. Mark this day in the people's calendar, for the blessing has grown beyond the fleet. You do not have to believe for mercy to move through you, to be caught in the net of grace. There are ways to weather the storm that is always gathering, the wave that would wash you off the deck. Over our waters we celebrate the star of the sea, la stella del mare. For in this hour we are fisherfolk, and the bountiful catch is the peace between us. Oggi la festa è per tutti. Today, the festa belongs to us all.